Welcome to the video lecturing on basic 6 mathematics. This is the continuation of probability problems we have done in the last video. We have done some problems. Let us take the continuation of the same problems. Let us take one example here. Find the cumulative distribution function f of x is equals to 6x into 1 minus x when x is in between 0 and 1 and its value is 0. Otherwise, in all other cases, its value is 0. Let us take here. We know that the cumulative density function is given by f of x is equals to integration from minus x to plus x f of x dx. So again we divide this interval because here the interval is given for the function between x when x is between 0 and 1 and in all other cases. Let us divide this minus infinity to x as minus infinity to 0, 0 to x f of x dx. So here again minus infinity to 0 means it comes in other case. So in this case f of x is 0. Let us take this one as 0 plus integration from 0 to x. So 0 to x here is 6x into 1 minus x dx. So it is equals to integration from 0 to x, open this bracket, 6x minus 6x whole square dx. Integrating this 6 into integration of x is x square by 2 minus 6 integration of x square is x cube divided by 3 between the limits 0 and x. So simplify this one and substitute the limits, you will get 3x square minus 2x cube for all x belongs to 0, 1. So this is the proof, this is the solution of this problem. Let us take one more example. A continuous function, a continuous random variable has cumulative density function f of x is equals to 1 minus e raised to minus x by 2 minus x by 2 into e raised to minus x by 2 if x is in between 0 and infinity and in all other cases f of x value is 0. Then find the probability density function of this function. Again we know that if f of x is the cumulative density function, then the probability density function is equals to f of x and it is equals to derivative of this capital F of x. This is the definition we studied in the previous video. So it is equals to d by dx of f of x is substitute here. F of x is given here 1 minus e raised to minus x by 2 minus x by 2 into e raised to minus x by 2. Differentiate this. Derivative of 1 is 0. Derivative of e raised to minus x by 2 is e raised to minus x by 2 into minus 1 by 2, it becomes plus and minus, again it is product of two functions x by 2 into e raised to minus x by 2. Apply differentiation of product of two functions, you will get like this and simplify this function, you will get it is equals to x by 4 into e raised to minus x by 2 for all x belongs to 0, infinity. So therefore we can substitute here f of x is equals to x by 2, this x by 4 into e raised to minus x by 2 if x is in between 0 and infinity and it is 0 in all other cases. Let us take one more example. Find the equation of a normal this question appeared in this 2017 for 5 marks. Find the equation of a normal probability curve which may be fitted into the given data. Here x is given and f is also given in the table. First you write the equation of a normal probability curve is f of x is equals to 1 by sigma under root of 2 pi into e raised to minus x minus mu whole square divided by 2 sigma square. Take this one as equation number 1. And we have to compute here mean and this standard deviation. Mu is equals to here mean, it is equals to we know sigma fx divided by sigma f. So it is equals to sigma f into x. You have to find here f is given and x is given, multiply these two, 3 into 6 is 18, then plus 6 into 7 is 42, etc. From this table multiply these two terms, you will get this numerator. Divided by sigma f means you have to add all the terms of this table, f 5, 3 plus 6 plus 9 etc. up to 4. So you will get here after simplification you will get here mu is equals to 9. And we know the variance sigma square is equals to sigma fx square divided by sigma f minus mu square. So it is equals to sigma means summation f into x square. Here f is, from this table we have here f is 3, x is 6. So 3 into 6 square is 3 into 36. Plus next again same thing here, 6 into 7 square, and from all the values we can get this variance as like this, divided by sigma f is again add all the terms of f here, then minus mu square. Here mu is equal to 9, we have done minus 9 square. So it is equal to, we will get sigma square is equal to 2.5833, and sigma equals to under root of this one, you will get 1.609. So equation 1 implies here, our equation 1 is this, f of x equals to sigma. We know now we got sigma and mu, substitute here. So you will get this is equals to 1 by this is sigma under root of 2 pi into e raised to x minus mu. Mu value have to substitute, whole square divided by 2 into again what, 2 into sigma square. So sigma square value is here 2.5833, and simplify this, you will get f of x is equals to this 0.24825 into e to the power of minus x minus 9 whole square divided by 5.1666. This is the required normal probability curve that fits in. Let us take one more example. If x is an exponential variable with mean 4, find the first one p x greater than 1 and second one is p less than 4. The exponential distribution has probability density function f of x equals to this, we know from the definition of probability exponential distribution of probability density function. F of x is equals to this we studied in the last videos, alpha into e raised to minus alpha x if x is in between 0 and infinity, and f of x is 0 in all other cases where alpha is greater than 0. Take this one as equation number 1. And we know that for an exponential distribution, mean mu is equals to 1 by alpha. This we derived in exponential distribution function. So it's equals to, take this one as second equation. Now given that mean is equals to 4, it is given in the question. Mean is equals to 4. So this implies from second equation we have here 1 by alpha is equals to 4. This implies alpha equals to 1 by 4, and this is greater than 0 because here it is given alpha is greater than 0. Then equation 1 implies you have to substitute alpha value here. F of x is equals to 1 by 4 into e raised to minus x by 4. If x is in between 0 and infinity, and in all other cases its value is 0, is the probability density function. Now it is asked to find p of x when x is greater than 1. So p of x greater than 1 is equals to integration from 1 to infinity, because here we know p of x is nothing but here integration from infinity to minus infinity plus infinity f of x dx. Here greater than 1 means you have to take only this limit here. Otherwise we know here we have done in last videos integration from minus infinity to plus infinity. This can also be written as here, this can also be written as here minus, because here our limit is 1 to infinity. We can take this one as here minus infinity to 1 f of x dx plus 1 to infinity f of x dx, and here minus infinity to 1. In this interval f of x is not necessary here, because we want only p of x when x is greater than 1. This minus infinity to 1 does not comes in our condition, therefore we can neglect this one. We have to consider only the second limit. So 1 to infinity f of x dx. So it is equals to 1 to infinity. 1 to infinity f of x here is defined as, from 0 to infinity it is defined like this only. You take the same function 1 by 4 e raised to minus x by 4 dx, because this 1 to infinity belongs to 0 comma infinity. So integrate this one, you will get e raised to minus 1 by 4, because here after substituting the limit e raised to minus infinity becomes 0. So you will get p of x greater than 1 is e raised to minus 1 by 4. Similarly, second one is p when x is less than 4. Again the same limit minus infinity plus infinity f of x dx is equals to, we can take this one as minus infinity to 4 f of x dx, 4 to infinity f of x dx. because here x is less than 4 we want. Less than 4 means it is in this interval minus infinity to plus 4 f of x dx. You have to neglect the second interval. So in this again our function is defined from 0 to infinity in one case, and in all other cases its value is 0. So again this minus infinity to 0 can be written as here minus infinity to 4 can be written as minus infinity to 0 f of x dx plus 0 to 4 f of x dx. So again 0 to infinity. Here minus infinity to 0 is 0 f of x, and in the second interval 0 to 4 f of x, because it is defined for all the values when x is in between 0 to infinity. So 0 to 4 again comes in that interval. We can take f of x is equals to e raised to minus x by 4 into dx into 1 by 4. Integrate this and substitute the limits. So 1 by 4 as it is, integration of e raised to minus x by 4 is e raised to minus x by 4 divided by minus 1 by 4. Take reciprocal, these to get cancelled, and again here substitute the limit here. When x is 4, upper limit e raised to minus 1 minus lower limit is e raised to 0. So it is minus you have taken outside, e raised to minus 1 minus 1, that is multiplying with minus, and it is 1 minus e raised to minus 1, or it is 1 minus 1 by e. You can take this one as here 1 minus 1 divided by 2.7182. After simplification you will get this one as here 0.6321. This is the probability when x is less than 4. Let us take last example here. Given the normal distribution with probability density function f of x is equals to k into e to the power of minus 1 by 24 x square minus 6x plus 4, then find k, first one, second mean, and third one is the standard deviation. Here f of x is given as k into e raised to minus 1 by 24 x square minus 6x plus 4. Let us split this, make this one as complete square. We know to make the complete square we can add and subtract half of the coefficient of x, that is 6 by 2 whole square. You have to add and subtract, plus 9 minus 9. After simplification you will get this one as here x minus 3 whole square minus 5. So it is equals to k into e to the power of minus 1 by 24 x minus 3 whole square into this minus into minus plus e to the power of minus 5 by 4. F of x equals to k into e to the power of this one you have taken here, this one is constant, it is independent of x, you can take it outside like this, and e to the power of, write the remaining term, x minus 3 whole square divided by this 24. 24 can be taken as here this 24 can be taken as 2 into under root of 12 whole square, because we want this, we want to express this one in the standard form. So by the definition of this probability density function of normal distribution is, we know f of x equals to 1 by sigma under root of 2 pi e to the power of minus x minus m whole square divided by 2 sigma square. Again we know this is the normal distributive density function. We have studied this in previous video. So f of x is equals to, compare these two. Comparing equation 1 and 2, we get the values of here k is equals to here mu. In place of mu we have here 3. So mu is equals to 3, and in place of sigma square, we have under root of 12 square. So this implies here sigma is equals to under root of 12, and also this one 1 divided by this 1 divided by sigma into 2 pi. In place of this we have here k into e to the power of 5 by 4. So 1 by sigma under root of 2 pi is equals to k into e to the power of 5 by 4. So it is equals to 1 by under root of 12, because sigma value is under root of 12, and into root 2 pi equals to k into e to the power of 5 by 4. And this implies here both are same root, we can take under root of 24 pi equals to k into e to the power of 5 by 4. This implies k is equals to cross multiply. K is equals to take this e to the power of 5 by 4 in the denominator, and it is, this implies here k is equals to 1 by square root of 24 pi e to the power of minus 5 by 4. This is the value of k, and we know here by comparing we got here mean is equals to mu is equals to 3, and we know standard deviation sigma is equals to under root of 12. This again we have done here only, sigma equals to root 12. So from these we can say here we got the values of k, mu and sigma, standard deviation. So this completes this problem. and this is the last example of this probability. If so again I'll give you the notes for this exercises, and if you have any doubt you can ask.